AR pistol.
Are you on Amazon?
Sure, yes I am.
fucking imagine.
He's on Amazon.
Boom.
Watch, it's gonna come up with like a recliner that says AR on it. He said furniture.
Oh, it's
You ain't
fucking
finding nothing, are
great.
you?
Actually, I'm finding a lot of shit.
No, you're not.
Yeah, gun safes.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm telling you, I didn't realize that AR parts were so plentiful, but so far and narrow now. Struggle to talk about shit when the camera's on.
The camera's been on.
We just had a fucking
Oh, the
break.
camera's.
Shit, I was just wanting to be fucking the hardest motherfucker, and I wasn't.
Lollipop?
Hey, you hit the paper both times.
An hour before that, and he and the guy that I work with had already changed. He was in a fucking like jogger suit. But no, like,
That awkward silence.
but like they were fucking. They just looked better back then.
Oh, yeah.
Controversy on that video.
Oh, where he passed him on the right? Yeah.
Everyone's like, you could have fucking slammed on your fucking brakes, and he's like, dude, I was loaded with like 80-some thousand pounds. He's like, I wasn't hitting my fucking brakes.
Yeah, there was no slamming on the brakes.
No.
Anyways, we found out we can Bluetooth to the fucking soundboard now. So yeah, there's that.
That was freaking cool.
There's that.
That was
I
cool.
think he's hit the button.
I think he did
I
too.
did. I hit the button when God
Yeah.
said, play the white girl song. Okay.
Well, you can
Taylor
tell by
Swift.
the way I use my phone. I mean, it was better than a.
Well.
Don't send me away.
Toby be good.
God.
I'd be good, I promise.
I love Toby.
Okay, so we're gonna start this episode off with what I sent you guys the other day.
Okay.
The other day.
Mind you, I did not look this up just to save my
Okay,
sanity, but
so
I have been
there's-
totally informed about it now.
I was watching Lupo and then when they were waiting on the marathon thing to update, like to do the alpha testing, yada yada yada. And fucking Trip brought it up. He's from England. And he's like, have you guys ever heard of the Titan Touch? And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And Lupo was like, I have no idea what that is. And he's like, it's a surgery you can have done that was designed for people with severe erectile dysfunction.
Oh.
And
Don't have that problem.
no, but and it has been taken over by men in the porn industry. So like
In the
everyone
porn.
was always wondering, how did those fuckers last for like 2 hours? You know, like you can like there's some pornos that are like an hour and 45 minutes long.
I know.
They
And
are?
I guess I don't know.
Well,
I
they
only
need
make
the
it like
first
45
minutes.
seconds and I'm done with it. But
Nitric oxide booster. Get it on the TikTok.
but no,
shop.
and then,
Looks really good.
and so there's this surgery where they go in and they remove one of your testicles. Which, whatever. At a certain age, you don't really need them fuckers anymore. Or you're like Tom and just have one.
Only had one for years.
He's
But
got plenty of room for this surgery.
and so they put a vial in that's full of this fluid, and I don't know how they hook the tubes up, where the tubes go. I don't know how the fuck.
What is
in-
it?
in-
Liquid cocaine?
I don't know. No idea. But it's retractable fluid. It like goes out and then it comes back in. I don't know. But there's two different versions. Supposedly there's a push button version,
It's
and then there's like
flat.
there's like a pump up version,
Yeah, it's
And
made
you-
by slime.
and you activate this fucking fluid, and it
I gotta look it up.
causes your Johnson to get fucking hard and stay hard.
The main vein will stand up at attention.
Yeah, apparently so. And like,
Huh.
just the fucking commentary around it was fucking priceless. Tom's googling it.
I don't have the.
I did. The Titan Touch is an inflatable penile implant designed to treat erectile dysfunction. It's a self-contained fluid-filled system made of Bioflex and silicone and is designed to mimic and look and performance up and perform. How you do and perform?
I don't know. Talking to the fucking microphone.
I am
though.
talking in the
No,
mic,
you're-
ain't I?
you're talking over
I'm
here.
Sorry. Do I need to start over?
No.
Okay. Mimic and look and perform of a natural erection. The implant is known for its durable construction and features like a true lockout valve for preventing unintended inflation. Function. Titan Touch implant uses a pump that, when compressed, inflates the cylinders in the penis, resulting in an erection.
I'm
The pump
rocking
is
a
typically
4-cylinder.
located in the scrotum, and deflation is achieved by pressing a button on the pump. Materials. The implant is made from Bioflex, a durable biopolymer and silicone. Lockout valve. It's got a lot of shit.
I'm
One
gonna
touch
pass.
release, easy identification. I mean,
So you gotta push a button in your tank.
you gotta, yeah.
You just like beep.
That's the no-go
What
button.
if you slip and don't hit your taint? Then
So
you're
like,
getting-
what happens if
Well-
you sit on your other ball and it activates said button?
Oh my god!
You're like, yeah, we're gonna go to dinner. Oh
So
fuck.
there I was at church, and I moved in the pew wrong, and he showed up,
Right?
and the bleed off valve broke,
Oh
and
god.
so I had to walk out with a miniature swordfish. No,
But yeah,
no,
that's
no.
a thing though.
Yeah, but there's too much there. You just when you told us about it, it was just like one of them, like it goes in your ball sack and it pumps it up.
Well, that's where the pump is.
yeah,
I mean,
but
that's
they're gonna
what-
have to
it's-
put things in the thing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm passing. Oh God, no, no.
What
I'm
is it?
pass. That's a picture of the implant. No,
Hey, man,
No.
well, I mean,
I mean, it's got like two of the circus balloons. The
If I get-
clowns do. It's gonna go in with a and a.
if I get to
No.
the point where I need that, I'll just stand her on her head in a corner and dunk it.
Giving a wet rope down the hallway.
It's like sticking a wet
But
cat,
yeah,
a wet
that-
noodle up a wildcat's
that
ass.
shit had
Oh,
me
you can
fucking
choose
roll.
size.
Well, no, wait.
Oh, okay. What we got here?
Can we improve on the cylinder?
Titan Touch Narrow Base Implant.
Narrow.
They're infrapubic, 11 centimeters. Here's a 14, a 16, and 18 centimeter.
I wonder, what's 18
A
centimeters?
20 centimeter, 22 centimeters.
how many centimeters are in an inch? Is
Do
it
you have
20?
to have that many centimeters to fit it in already, or does it make it that big?
Well, you probably got to size it to fit. It's like buying a pair of shoes.
Well, that's dumb. I thought maybe you
Well,
could
see
get
what you do
oversized.
is, hey,
can
what
get-
you do is you go have that surgeon where they clip that fucking deal so it makes
The
it
two
stretch
leads?
longer. You get that bitch put in there with the extra centimeters, and next thing you know, you got a Johnson.
I'm not trying to be
Like-
John Holmes.
But like you got a fucking shaft to be
Oh,
proud of.
Fine. He said it looks like a baby's arm holding an apple.
But like you went your whole life with this fucking thing, and then all of a sudden you got a fucking thing,
Thing.
I mean, I'm
and
really,
then you're just like, mm-hmm.
I'm really pretty good with my fang anyway. I don't need a fang.
They got some weird pictures here for it.
I bet they do.
Yep. Oh,
Why do you keep licking your lips?
well, why did you zoom in real close?
Because it showed how the pump and the
Because you
release.
smell.
That
Yes, you
that
screw
does
in the
not look
bushes.
great. That looks kind
Have you
of.
watched that guy that goes to
painful.
Bucky's? He goes to bushes
Oh yeah.
and he whistles the whole time he's talking. And he says, "We're
You're-
going to bushes.
Okay,
Get
the
some bushes juice."
the pump's not up. The pump's not in your scrotum.
Where is it?
Where is it?
It's like up top in your pelvic area,
Huh?
and the release button is in your scrotum.
Hmm.
So you got to touch your balls to make it go poof.
I don't think I want a robo dick. I don't, what? No, no,
Mm-mm,
no.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Pass. It'd be my luck. Yeah, it'd be my luck. I'd be on the side of the highway
Could you
somewhere and have a
imagine?
blowout.
Go
and, a-
He's just on top, just riding it, and it's just like hacha, 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 hacha.
and then you have a blowout, and it blows the sidewall
Oh,
out.
I could blow the tip right off of it.
Oh Jesus! You wouldn't have any problem peeing anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm, Wow.
Yeah, I'm fucking traumatized.
Oh, I still got to look that up, don't I? The alien dude. So,
The
so if
alien.
you guys have something to talk about until I look
What-
up the
what-
alien guy from
Oh,
Texas.
the prober.
yeah,
the prober.
that guy from
prober.
Texas who got arrested.
Well, what I want is before we get too far into this and too far into the weeds, before anybody starts tuning
Just
out and not
turning
watching,
off.
Was it the hashtag? No.
I need people to get in the comments really bad and tell me what you use furniture wise for an AR pistol.
Furniture?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
like foregrip,
I
pistol brace.
sit on my
Oh,
couch.
I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up with the window rolled down.
I've
going,
already
I got
started-
this leather seat.
Well, I've already started building it, so I got my 10-inch barrel.
Yep, here it is.
10-inch barrel. I got my lower parts kit. I got my lower. I got my trigger guard. It's an Aero Precision forged lower. Aero Precision kit with the mag pull grip.
But the guy won't look up a scope for me at work, so I can put it on my fucking gun.
I'm not looking this shit up. I'm buying it as I find it.
Yeah, well, you're my source.
He's needy. I will look up.
I need one thing. I just need one thing.
You just need to give me your damn gun and let me take it to work and do it.
Okay. The sad thing is, it just sat out here by the door for fucking 3 months, and he'd be
Where?
like, "Oh, that thing."
No, it wouldn't. It'd be in my truck and
Aw.
it'd go to work with me.
It'd stay in the truck for 3 months.
And then
He's like, this thing's quite nice.
and then at the end of 3 months, when I got done playing with it, I'd finally just go.
Finally put a scope on it.
I mean, honestly, I'd probably just put the scope on it and then tell you that it was done 3 months later. Be like, this thing shoots. Great.
Somebody took your shit. I just can't
Yeah.
believe it.
This thing
Dude,
shoots.
my truck
great.
got broken into. I'm
How do
so
you know?
sorry.
Oh, I put about 1,000 rounds through it. Try it. It's good.
Your barrel's junk
It's
now.
really
Yeah.
good. It'll group really nice out to 300. Jesus. It's like a bone and china closet.
I'm telling you what.
But yeah, no, I need somebody to tell me what kind of foregrip they use, because this is going to have the quiet tube on the end of it. And so with a 10-inch barrel, and I'm adding the length to the barrel with the quiet tube, I need to know what kind of furniture to put on here, because I want to recess part of it. Like, instead of running a 10-inch foregrip on a 10-inch barrel, I'm thinking of a 12-inch foregrip. So 2 inches of the can will go back inside the foregrip. I've got to stay good circumference
This
out on the
motherfucker
end.
just tried to.
Yeah, I got to stay good circumference on the end so the can will actually fit in there. But I'm at a crossroad.
You know why he's going to 12, right? He's only used to getting 2 inches back in.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you can only get 2 inches, you can only get 2 inches. You deal with it and you move on.
Jesus.
True.
I mean, I'm 4.5 inches wide, but 2 inches in. So when the hips dislocate, it's a thing. Just put it in soft, let it get hard, and listen for bones to crack. And we are talking about guns. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, if you've got any good suggestions on what company to get AR foregrips through, please hit me in the comments. I need to know. I'm struggling. And with a brace / you're not supposed to shoulder them, but they've got some new ones out there that have the padding for the shoulder on the pistol braces, in case you wanted to. I need some names. I need some ideas, because this is happening quick, and I don't want to just buy something, get it on there, and be like, well, shit.
Yeah, but I feel like
This
you're gonna do
is
that
not as
anyways.
cool.
Like
No?
if someone goes in the comments and they're like, "Oh, you really need to use this," so then you spend the however much money and you get it, and you're like, "This guy was a fucking moron."
No, I'm gonna do my
dumbass.
research, but
Yeah.
I can't explain to you how vast the world is when it comes to these, and I didn't realize it. You can spiral down a wormhole on one thing, and by the time you get there and you're like, oh, okay, it's kind of cool. Ooh, wow, what's that? The next thing you know, you squirrel out and you go this way, and then when you get to that crossroad, you go this way, and you have all this stuff that you're like, I really would buy that. I can't find it again. Like, if you find something, and Steve even told me this at work, he said, if you find something and you think you like it, save that link right then and share it with me, or save it in your phone. He said, then we can look it back up. He said, because if not, I may never be able to find it again. I had no clue that AR parts were so plentiful and so
Let's do it this way. Let's
so
see
vast
here.
that you could literally just do
Um,
anything you can think of. It's freaking cool. Like, look at this. I'll show you just one thing that I bought.
You can
that-
buy a full kit right
Look,
here.
all that is I know you can buy full kits, but look, all that is the bottom trigger guard.
Yeah.
But see how it's skeletonized out, and it's got a shelf. So when you're setting before you shoot, you have something to rest your finger on. Pointless.
Lazy fuck.
Pointless. But it's cool looking.
Just
and it's
never
gonna
take your
add-
finger off the trigger.
Well, that too. But it's gonna add to the coolness of the gun. I want when I'm done, I want people to look at
I
it
think
and
he
go,
likes buying all this shit because it comes with stickers.
This comes purple.
oh yeah. Zombie apocalypse, green, purple, pink, red. Like, colors are endless, styles are endless. But I mean, I just need some ideas.
What's wrong with just black?
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
just saying,
I'm going
like,
all black.
I understand like all the colors and shit, but like just black.
I'm going all black.
It doesn't always work. You want something that stands out.
The reason I'm
For
doing
what, a conversation
the reason I'm
piece?
doing all black
Exactly.
is I want to be able to Cerakote it. Eventually, after I get it all done and get all the
Ooh.
pieces I want.
What about anodized gold and it says Trump on it?
Shut up. For what? Oh. Grip, buffer tube, and foregrip?
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. That's really kind of neat.
Do
Is
I need
it-
to put this in the comments?
Is
or-
it? Yeah. Would you do that?
Oh.
Is it? Oh, I like the burnt bronze too. Are those metal? Like the grips even metal? Because I don't really
Yeah.
want a metal grip. I got a
Okay, I'm
metal.
gonna go ahead and turn my Bluetooth off, so it's not just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep fucking.
Bloom. We're gonna have notifications on the.
Those are 15-inch M-lock handguard, skeletonized grip, and adjustable stock, and anodized bronze.
But see, that's the
all
problem.
metal
It's 15-inch. I need 12.
Ain't you got a sawzall?
No, I don't want to sawzall something that I'm trying to build custom here.
Such a weenie.
I mean, that's what it's called.
Yeah, but you could buy it and then get a different barrel, and it'd be.
Yeah.
I don't want a different barrel. I want to be 10 inches overall length.
Everybody in this room does, motherfucker, but it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, sometimes you got to work with what you got.
I don't want to be 15. 10 was as short as I could go and still not have to worry about accuracy out to a distance. I mean, I could have bought an 8-inch barrel, but
Ooh.
you kind of take a chance with 300 blackout and you're running subsonic ammo. Out past 100 yards, you're really kind of pointless with an 8-inch.
What about anodized red MAGA?
That's cool. What's the length though?
Whatever you want to make it.
Really, you can
Yeah.
order them to.
It's out of stock. It doesn't matter.
See what I mean?
Are you on
telling
Amazon?
No.
Oh,
I was like, you gun parts on Amazon?
it's
It's like going to Wish.
Oh, dude, you get some pretty okay stuff.
Pretty okay. I don't
Yeah.
want pretty okay. I want this to be a freaking showpiece when I'm done. Like I have not
Hey,
spared any
Amazon
expense
Prime.
on anything.
okay. We're going to Prime then. Fuck.
He said it's Prime
You
qualified.
bougie bitch.
Customer approved.
Let's see here. AR pistol.
Are you on Amazon?
Sure. Yes, I am.
fucking imagine.
He's on Amazon.
Boom.
Watch, it's gonna come up with like a recliner that says AR on it. He said furniture.
Oh, that's
You
fucking
ain't finding nothing, are you?
great. Actually, I'm finding a lot of shit.
No, you're not.
Yeah, gun safes.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm telling you, I didn't realize that AR parts were so plentiful but so hard to narrow down. Like
No, it's because the thing is you're looking for something specific.
well, it's not even that. I'm looking for something that's
Well, I feel like you already have a picture in your head.
Oh, I
of
do.
what you want it to look like.
I do,
So
and I've
now
never
you're
played
having
the
to
game.
find the specific things you want.
I want a 300 blackout AR pistol
Do
that
you
looks
want
like
a,
it come off of the game that you fuckers play.
Do you want a quick release heat resistant
Tarkov?
brass catcher?
A what?
Quick release heat resistant brass catcher.
No.
$25. Be here in 2 days.
Exactly.
No, like,
You're welcome.
He plays Call of Duty though.
That's what I'm talking about. I want a Call of Duty gun.
Dude,
Why?
I got one that shoots
Because-
green lasers out of it and makes it go poo at the
Stop
end.
spending money on the game, Tom.
No, I
You're
don't.
the
This
problem.
is all the free stuff.
Free stuff.
I don't
Where?
buy shit. I get the battle pass, but that's it.
Oh.
And I earn it.
I spent $20 on that fucking skin though, because they took it away from me, them bastards.
What skin?
So when the original Warzone came out, I had the ghost skin where he has the black hood and he has these two like
The skull mask.
axe thing. He has the ghost face on, and shit like that. I had that for the entire time, and then they re-brought Verdansk back.
Who's
And
Verdansk?
it's the map, and they
Oh.
re-brought it back, and my skin wasn't able to use, so I had to buy the newer version. $20 fucking dollars.
See, I don't,
Oh well, I don't give a fuck.
you
Spent
guys-
$250 just to buy Tarkov. So
God.
Jesus.
yeah,
Ooh.
I could.
I didn't do it all at one time though. I
I
bought the
coulda bought
base
an-
package.
I could have bought an.
I mean,
upper.
because I got banned the first time, so I was like, well,
Why'd you get banned? Was you cheating?
Yep.
he was. He was
Was you
using.
dead ass.
Yeah, he
I was. Everybody fucking
He
does
was
it.
using that filter
I
where you
don't.
could look through walls
Tarkov.
and stuff.
Oh, Tarkov.
Yes.
Okay.
I did it one time to see if it was worth it,
And got caught.
I got caught.
That's got a laser in it, don't it?
Yeah.
Is that hook on the?
It hooks right on your rail.
Ah, that's on Amazon too.
It's
isn't
on
it?
Amazon.
Send me a link. I mean, I'm gonna have to have a laser too.
Yeah.
That way I can just scream, "Enemy, stop humping the laser," and just go ham on it.
Jesus.
I'm serious. I'm gonna build the coolest 300 blackout pistol
I
you ever
can't
seen.
build anything right now.
Why?
That was not me.
That was me.
Wasn't-
Okay.
I sent him a link.
Why? Because I got a feeling my money's gonna be wrapped up in some stupid shit come Thursday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Not my problem though.
I am. I'm currently making money while we're sitting here.
Huh?
They're cutting all these trees out, making my food plot for me, and they're paying me for the trees.
There's no people here.
They just took like 600 posts out yesterday.
Oh.
I'm saying it's currently making me money as fast as they can take them out of here.
Making minutes.
I can't wait.
You're putting a food plot next to your house?
Back here, back behind it. I'll show you.
Oh.
This is just clearing out, going to make the yard bigger. Plus, it's going to clear out that area, so when I get ready to build my garage, it's already ready, and I don't have to take all those trees
I gotta
out.
stop because I'm going down a wormhole. I'm buying shit.
You're building a garage?
Well, I'm going to eventually, yeah.
Great.
Well, why? You want a big studio, don't you?
No, you said I'm building a garage. In my head, I heard we're building a garage.
I mean,
So like,
w-
yeah,
w- yeah.
this is just like when you're a lady's like, I need you to help me with this, and it's more like you're fucking doing it. So
No,
yeah, like
no,
yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna make you do it. I built this fucking house without your help, but I will take your help on the
Well,
garage.
Oh,
I kind of wasn't around then.
I know you're gonna be around for the garage,
Yeah,
though.
right.
And
See,
we're-
there was no question there. There was no, hey, you're
Yeah, it's-
gonna help me,
that's right.
right? It's you're gonna be around for the garage.
And so when I built this house, where we're at now, this was 2-story trusses, and all these other walls were not here, and it was all open. So when I build a garage, I'm going to build a garage the same way with the 2-story trusses, and we're going to leave it all open. And then we're going to sheetrock it all in, and we're going to have the biggest studio.
You keep saying weird. Damn it, Tom. Fuck.
Well, the reason I'm saying,
I bring the skid steer. I do some dirt work.
yeah,
and
the
we'll get
reason
them
I'm
in
saying
and-
we're is because when it's done, we're going to have to decide how we want to set up this final studio so it's huge. We'll have so much room for activity. We can have the OnlyFans on one end, we can have the podcast on the other, and then we can have the hangout in the middle with the bar and the pool table and all of the things. That way, if you get bored with playing with something on camera or talking about something on camera, you can just shoot pool and drink beer.
Oh,
playing
Well.
with something on camera.
sex dungeon on one end, podcast on the other.
Yeah,
All
I mean-
right. Okay. So
But we have to put a limit on
Down
it.
there, get it, yeah,
Oh,
get
and
it.
using turkey beards in the process. Yeah,
it is turkey season.
it is turkey
is.
season.
No, ours is over.
Is it?
Yeah, ours
Kansas isn't over, I don't think yet.
ours is at the 29th.
I think it's the 29th.
Yeah.
It's all year long.
Because
you
I
got
know
the right
Missouri's just
22.
opened up because Ashley's brother's been sending me fucking Snapchats every morning.
Yeah.
So
Hang on, we got to circle back to the whole penis pump thing though, or implant or whatever.
I mean, do we really?
I mean, I think there's a lot of people that use those. Because last weekend,
but like you never understand, like you never know though.
I think no, but I think just walking around town and looking at people, you can tell who's got one and who doesn't. Because I went to Kid Rock last weekend, and I'm here to tell you right now.
How'd we go to penis pumps to Kid Rock?
Hear me out. There
Kid Rock's got one.
was no shortage of men.
Your age?
I mean, I wasn't going to go there, but you're not wrong. Between the ages of 45 and 55, maybe, that weren't walking around with 20-year-old girls.
That weren't.
Yeah, there wasn't very many that weren't. Like most of the guys I seen my age are walking around with 25-year-old women.
Yeah.
I'm
Because they
just
have
guessing
money.
they got to have a penis pump.
Or money.
Yeah, it could be that too.
Yeah.
Or, well, maybe
But I'm
they're just
talking
really
about-
healthy and things still
I'm talking
work.
about the typical. I mean, I am, and it does. But I'm talking about the typical douche rocket. You know, the 50-year-old man that's still in denial, wearing the affliction shirt with the $500 a pair rock and roll revival jeans,
Oh.
and walking around with the. I don't have that shit.
You ain't got the affliction shirts and the
Not a
fancy.
single
you are
one.
so full of shit.
Not
I've
a single
seen
one. You
wear
could
'em.
look in my closet. I haven't for 10 years, dude. I did have them.
I never
did have
wore
'em back in the
affliction
day.
with the
shirts. I used to
fancy
wear the
glitter
American-
No,
jeans.
I don't. Not a single.
I
I
used
mean,
to
I
wear
got
the
area
American Fighter.
M4s.
Okay.
I used to wear the American Fighter shirts.
And
as a kid.
I did. I used to wear the American Fighter and the affliction.
But it was a phase though.
It was a phase. It's still a phase, apparently.
like I don't even
Because
think
when we
you
went
could
to
pay
Kid
me to
Rock,
go into
These
the buckle.
motherfuckers all still have it.
Fuck.
I, like,
Oh yeah,
I don't think
I
you could
walked by
even-
one guy. I'm not even lying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Was 60 years old. Granted, the son of a bitch probably lives at the gym because he had some guns on him too. But 65 years old, affliction shirt, a pair of the rock revival or whatever. The
I feel like instead of
the
in the new
blingy pocket
studio,
jeans,
we take
pair
out the OnlyFans corner. and
Harley
put a gym in
Davidson
it.
boots, and he currently just went to the tattoo shop and got new sleeves done because he never had a tattoo till he was 55. You could tell they all look brand new. Walking around with $30,000 worth of tits, and he wasn't wearing them. If you know what I mean, I'm like, what the fuck is up with people?
Huh.
I will
I
say,
mean, good for him.
I'm proud of him. He's rocking it. But Kid Rock kicked ass.
I know. I watched the whole fucking concert for free while playing Call of Duty.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Between Snapchats from me and your dad.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
The
great.
whole concert was great. Let me tell you.
It really was.
Audio was awful, but it was good.
Oh, no, the audio was really good. You just had to been there.
Yeah.
Like
There
it
was
was.
some asshole singing in the background, covering him up.
I
Right.
mean,
Right?
did I?
I don't fucking. Dude, I did this.
I was like,
In between games when I was dead, I was just like, I'm caught up, and then back to playing my fucking game.
what a dick.
Well,
You
it's
missed
just
out
like
on
I know the audio is gonna be
I
bad.
can't
Trump-
believe you did that. Only you did
Yeah.
that.
No, dude, literally, I was playing with Jake and Lucas.
What?
I'm ashamed of you.
I was playing
I
with
knew
my
all
brothers.
the songs
Yeah, I was playing with.
Did
I
you
was
watch
playing
the
with my
clip that I
brothers.
sent you of?
of Trump talking.
Yeah, that was so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah, I seen
Like
that
when
too.
when
I actually saw it twice.
it was crazy because he come out to Journey, and I'm like, just a small town girl. I'm like, what the hell has this got to do with anything?
Living in a lonely world.
Yeah, I'm like, and Amber looked at me and she goes, why is he coming out to Journey? And then when it said just a city boy, it clicked. I'm like, wait, he's from Detroit. And it said born and raised in South Detroit, and the whole place went black. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool. Giant American flag comes up on the back. And then out comes Trump on the screen. What's up, Kansas City? I'm like, shut up. Because, you figure they probably record this shit, pre-record it, and they just play the same one at every concert. Yeah, it wasn't pre-recorded. Trump said, hello, Kansas City. I'm
Well,
like,
yeah, but
Not
I mean,
like he's got all the tour dates lined up where he can say
right.
each
But
town.
he was actually live for Kansas City, and I'm like, this is fucking cool. And
are you sure he was
I'm
live?
telling you, I got it on my phone. We can
Well,
replay
yeah,
it.
but I don't think that he was live. You can
I thought-
pre-record that
I'd
shit.
Say you could pre-record.
You-
it.
yeah, you
Okay,
can
so then
pre-record
they if
But
they-
he did a special.
he
Yeah.
did a special deal for
Special
Kansas
record.
City, and I was like, this
Yeah.
is fucking cool.
Hello, Ghettoville.
Yeah. Welcome, Kansas City, Missouri.
Not as bad as St. Louis.
Welcome to the Thunderdome. But yeah, no, it was kick ass.
Yeah.
And Uncle Cracker, dude, he's still good. That was like a giant sing along. Other than he lost a shit ton of weight. When he walked down on stage, I was like, who the hell is this? And he started singing. I was like, holy shit, that's Uncle Cracker. Damn, dude looks
See,
good.
how come no one said shit about his fucking name?
I don't know.
You know,
I mean, he's Cracker.
we literally had to change the name of that fucking chick on the syrup bottle, but whatever.
Aunt Jemima.
But like, yeah, we had to change all that other shit. And you can't fucking, we had to change the name of Dolly Parton's Dixie Stampede, but whatever.
It's just called Dolly
Gotta
Parton.
stop.
It's just
Right?
Dolly Parton Stampede now, not
Right.
Dixie Stampede.
It's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys want to hear this anal probe thing?
What?
Yes.
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 I
Tell
kinda-
me how the anal.
Okay,
probe-
Yeah.
so I pulled it up.
Only
Well,
because
no,
I'm sitting down.
I'm sure your wife knows how to do that to you just fine. Okay, so
Hearsay.
Ashley brought this up to me like last
Just a
night or the
pinky,
night
just a
before.
tip,
I
just to
don't
see how it
remember.
feels.
But Texas man admits to kidnapping 79 people to anally probe them while disguised as an alien. A man who was arrested by the FBI yesterday, I don't know when this was posted, has confessed to kidnapping and sexually assaulting several dozen people while using costumes, drugs, and special effects to have his victims believe they were abducted by aliens. 73-year-old Arnold White was arrested after a joint investigation led by
73 years old.
FBI and the El Paso Sheriff's Office and El Paso's Police Department. 79 people over 40 years, and he's 73 years old.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my!
Dressed up as an alien, he used drugs and fucking
How much of
special
a
effects.
weakling do you have to be to let a 73-year-old man hold you down and put things in your booty hole? I'm sorry.
Got a whole freezer full of popsicles in the basement. Woo, popsicles.
Oh, I love popsicles.
But yeah.
put it in my booty hole.
She
Going down there,
fucking
you
said
pudgy
that, and I
son
was
of a
like,
bitch.
this is what the dude looks like.
Oh, he looks like
Oh.
a fucking alien.
Dude, he looks like he's part bat. Did you see them ears?
Yeah.
Jesus
Shit, tune in Tokyo.
Christ.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't see how a 73-year-old man's gonna hold anything down, including his food. Let alone
I don't-
hold me down
I
and
don't
try
know.
to put something in my booty.
But like, for what? Like, what would just pop in your fucking brain to be like, good idea? I mean,
Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna abduct people. and make
Fucking
them think I'm an
Tuesday,
alien.
and I'm bored.
yeah, no shit. I don't.
Yeah,
I-
that's interesting.
yeah, this is the weird shit that you find. I was literally playing my game last night, or the night before, and she brought that up. I was like, what? Okay. And she's just like, yeah, now I can stop. I guess I can stop waiting my turn on my back porch.
I'm gonna get a
Ask
Marvin
to the air and just being like, where is it at?
Come on, bring it to
I'm gonna
me.
get a Marvin the Martian costume and sneak around your house in the middle of the night.
Nah, that's just fucking.
Mm.
Dee-doo, dee-doo, bitch, bend over.
You hear Tom go, looks like a butthole.
I don't sleep naked, so you're gonna work for it, Tom.
curious. Curious. Will
I've
this
never been a
fit?
fan of that, by the way. I've never
What?
been a fan of sleeping naked.
Really?
Me either. I'm always afraid I'm gonna roll over on a nut.
Well, that and like I think it's because I'm a dad of girls. So like if one of my kids comes in at night and like because they're sick or whatever, and I'm laying there just dick laid one way, and they're gonna be like, "What's that?" I mean,
Why does that look like gum stuck to the bottom of a work boot?
like it's kind of shitty. Like can't just. I
It's
feel
kinda-
like if I do, a kid's gonna walk in my room puking one night and be like, "I threw up on the floor," and they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "Oh hey, blanket." You know what I'm saying?
You've never slept naked, have you, Tom?
That's the only way to fucking sleep. Break into my house, you're gonna have a fat man with a hammer in his hand chasing you out. I don't
Butt
care.
naked.
Butt naked.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, not
It's
me.
the only way to sleep.
I feel like
I'm sure if I could, I would. You know, like
I feel like it's the best
You
self-defense
could.
ever.
You lock the door.
Haven't you seen all those videos where the guy's like, "You want to go? Want to go?" on the sidewalk and then rips his pants off and chases him down in a G-string? I feel like if somebody breaks in your house and you come running out of your room cock swinging, they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, we gotta go."
Just saying, you scare a big son of a bitch with a little pecker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna tell them first off, if I shoot you and it doesn't kill you, I'm gonna rape you before you get out of here.
Jesus Christ.
You get a lot less time with a rape charge than you do a murder charge.
I did not know this.
Break into my house, see what happens.
God.
This new 300 blackout pistol.
That's
Boy.
staying in the closet.
I'm
That's
not
why
putting the barrel on the gun just yet.
That's the least thing you gotta
I
worry
think I
about.
keep a claw hammer right there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna nail you to the wall and then.
Tom the builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can.
Are you getting away? No, you're getting fucked.
Love it.
Wheel.
Love it.
Wheel. Shit. All right then.
Mm-hmm.
This pouch is about gone.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking he's sitting there getting quiet, thinking about me sleeping naked with a hammer.
It's very disturbing. I mean, I've never slept with anything like a hammer, like in my hands.
Oh, it's beside the bed on a stand.
You just leave a hammer laying out, just no fucks to give, or is it in a drawer?
No, it's just there.
Oh, well, okay then.
I mean, it's my CPAP
It's what his wife
machine.
uses. She holds the claw part like that hammer. She holds the claw part and just.
Oh,
That's why it's
it's
on
a
the
framing hammer. It's got a big handle.
Oh.
Jesus.
It's a CPAP machine, 9mm claw hammer.
So you pray he grabs the Darth Vader and not the hammer. At the gun. He's
Grabs the lightsaber. Yeah.
as he
God.
stands there naked. Be your daddy.
You're like, you know what? I want to see where this goes.
Yeah. The first time somebody breaks in your house and they go, I'll allow it. That's when you're like, no, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to run.
You're like, here, I'll ask my wife. Hey, babe, we have a guest.
Great. Now I'm going to have to.
Get the extension cord. I need to carry this oxygen machine with me as I run.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, break into Tom's house, please. We hope so.
Right?
We have the Ring cameras set up strategically to video this whole thing.
Right?
Yep.
It'll be the next short on shooting the shit. Because you will be shooting shit.
Out of your. Never mind.
Orifices.
Yes.
Nah, it'd never be recorded. No one's gonna find them when we're done.
No, like, so, like, what happened? Like, if that happened, and then, like, he goes to, like, use the restroom, and he's like, you know, we should do this again. And, like, then you have, like, this connection with him. You're like, you know what? We should. And then you just let him go.
Break in next Thursday, Larry.
Yeah. Like, it,
I'm gonna miss
like,
you already.
it kind of gave you a rush because, like, it startled you at first, and then your heart was thumping, and then you click the button, and you're raging now. You're just fucking ready to go.
You're like,
And
I
then
don't know
he's
why,
just
but
like-
this was fun.
Or, like, he prevented, like, so, like, you didn't have to push the button because it got you going, Tom, and you're just like, you know what, Larry? Yeah. I'll see you next Thursday about 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And, like, then your wife looks at you and goes, what the fuck, Tom? And you're just like, we needed this.
I don't think there's ever gonna be a we needed this conversation.
This
is
was the
there?
spice in our marriage that I've been looking for.
Yeah, like, he's just like,
He's the pepper to your
and,
soul.
like, he leaves and he's just like, you know, he's
He's a very
I-
gentle man. Very gentle.
I found my calling now. Damn.
Ah.
Yeah, life could change for you in a quick fucking snap, Tom.
This is taking a left.
I'm
This
saying
is
all
taking
this
a
shit
lot.
before I go to my family's house for Sunday Fun Day for lunch. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend
I have a
having this
question.
conversation with family.
Speaking of lunch, like you said,
Speak.
so there's like
speak.
brunch, right? Which is breakfast, lunch, whatever. What the
Mhm.
fuck's in between? Like what's-
Brenner.
Lupper.
No, that's dumb, and that's even dumber.
It's Lupper.
That's dumber.
Brenner.
Brenner.
Yeah. Breakfast dinner.
And okay. So you know, it's like some people call it lunch, some people call it dinner, and then some people call it supper for actual dinner. Is that just a regional thing, like pop and soda?
I think so. It's like brupper.
Probably.
Brupper.
But you know, like if you go to certain places, they call lunch dinner. That's
Yeah.
not lunch to them;
Yeah.
it's dinner. And then supper is what you have for dinner. To
It's
us.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're in
But
the
yeah.
Midwest.
But yeah, like who the fuck? Why? Isn't
We have
dinner and
supper.
supper the same thing?
You have supper?
We have supper.
See, breakfast, lunch, supper.
Well, yeah, but no, like you either call it dinner or supper here. But like,
Huh?
when you go to certain places, they call their lunch is called dinner, and then their dinner is lunch, or, not, or their dinner is supper. You know what I'm saying?
We usually don't have a breakfast because by the time my wife gets her ass out of bed on the weekend, it's like 11 o'clock.
Damn.
He just called you out, Gina.
No, I'm just talking about it. It's just what we do.
I usually cook breakfast on
She
Saturdays.
calls it brunch, and I call it I'm hungry.
Oh,
Make
speaking of
something.
fucking breakfast, did you guys see my Snapchat yesterday?
Love you, honey.
Yeah, you
Of the-
made all the pancakes. What was in them pancakes?
Okay, so I thought they
On
were
the
fucking
Blackstone.
chocolate chips. They were caramel. Caramel?
Really?
I saw
Bro.
they were the wrong color.
I didn't think anything about it. You know, I just half asleep making pancakes on my Blackstone outside
Yeah.
drinking coffee, and I sprinkled one on one. I was like, "That's not chocolate chips." And I looked at the bag and it said caramel, and I was like,
That'd be all right.
"I was like, well, fuck it." So I only made like half of them with caramel and half of them with just regular pancakes,
Mhm.
and I ate 2 of the caramel ones. Motherfucker,
Were they like a McGriddle?
bro, try it. Like,
I'm
It's
not a
not-
pancake or a waffle person.
And it's
though.
currently not on my diet, so I mean,
okay,
it
well then
sounds
you guys
good,
are
but
fucking lame. But I'm just saying, like, it goes
that
together.
pile of sausage that you cooked did look really good,
It goes together.
but I can't do the pancakes unless they're protein pancakes. I could probably do those.
Those are rough.
Are they?
They're thick.
Well,
They are.
Thick.
yeah.
And just so you
That's
know,
what I'm
so
trying
like
not
you
to
make a
be.
protein shake, but like it's okay. So protein pancakes are still pancakes.
I thought they were like a crepe.
No, you fucking just use protein powder in
It's
the
a little
mix.
Pancake.
No, a crepe is like same size.
It's a
as
little
pancake.
No,
It's
so
thin.
okay, so you can't just take a protein shake and pour it on your fucking thing and expect it to be a
No,
pancake.
they have
So-
protein pancakes that you buy.
It's still
It's protein
pancakes with
pancake
protein
mix.
powder in it.
Oh,
That's all it is. It's still the pancake. You still get the carbs and shit.
oh, I don't want that. I just thought maybe I could do that as a
Carbs are
substitute with the carnivore diet.
Okay for you. They're not
Carbs are
terrible.
awesome.
Oh, I had some carbs this weekend. I had pizza.
So you eat a pizza but not a pancake?
Oh, I'm talking throughout
Pancakes
the week.
are kind of nasty.
I like pancakes. I do.
I got to be in the mood for a pancake.
You know what's really good? Is you get like what I cooked this weekend. You get like your sausage and like you like cut your pancake and then cut your sausage and put the pancake sausage and eat it.
Well, yeah,
what
that's
what do you
it's a
put on your
McGriddle.
pancakes?
Some peanut butter and some syrup.
Peanut butter all the
Shit.
way.
Peanut
and
butter
syrup.
and syrup. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Why? What you put on yours?
He doesn't eat fucking pancakes.
I will. They're just not my favorite.
Mhm.
It's got to have the butter and then the peanut butter and the jelly and the
God,
syrup.
God damn.
And-
He said he has a diabetic
What?
coma on a
So
piece
like
of
you're
bread.
eating a sandwich?
yeah.
Okay.
And then
well,
you take the scrambled eggs and you put in between them.
with the peanut butter and jelly
Yes.
and syrup.
Yes.
Doesn't the jelly and the syrup like the taste like mixed weird or something?
It depends on which kind you use. I use a little bit of grape.
With maple syrup.
A good maple syrup from New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
that's a lot on a pancake.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
very light.
That's a
maple
di-
syrup.
That's a
I'm just
diabetic
saying.
coma.
Does it look like my ass? Come on.
No, but I'm just saying,
No, I'm
what's wrong
just
with a basic bitch pancake? Pancakes, some fucking some peanut butter on there,
And
or in
syrup.
between them,
And
and
syrup.
some syrup. Why do you gotta add jelly, scrambled eggs, mama's fucking wooden spoon, and then your like what?
I mean,
Is-
all of it sounded
It's
good, but the jelly.
because a pancake
I
by
feel like the
itself is
jelly and the-
fucking horrible.
I feel like no,
The
I feel
jelly
like
ruined it.
I feel like the jelly and the syrup combination,
It did.
which I'm not gonna knock
Because
it until
I
I,
like
try it.
Communist.
I like the eggs. I mean, never.
I'm not
I
gonna
like
knock
the
it until I
eggs. I
try
like
it.
the
though.
bacon. I like the sausage. All that with the syrup
Well,
and
I'm
all
not
that.
talking. You
Yeah.
ain't
Dude,
dumping
there's
the
nothing
full
better
fucking
than taking
jar.
bacon-
Just a little bit of light.
There's nothing better than taking bacon and then like after you eat your pancakes and sausage,
Soaking it
you
in
just
the
take that
syrup.
bacon, and just like scoop it and eat it. That
Yeah,
shit's
I
fire.
even buy sausage that's called hint of maple.
It's just called Vermont maple, but yeah, whatever.
No, it's called hint of maple.
I just get the Vermont maple from Great
and it's
Value.
got a little bit of hint of maple in it. Fuck. It's so good. Y'all making me hungry.
Oh, I'm starving.
I could eat the ass end of a
The-
rhino right now talking
the-
about this shit.
What you think tastes better, hippo or rhino?
Oh, for sure, rhino.
I feel like the
It's
hippo's
more
like
of a meaty.
well, I feel like the
I-
hippo because it's more like of the pig style, the
yeah,
fatty
no, it's
style.
gelatinous.
I think you'd take the hippo, you put it on the smoker, and it'd probably be pretty damn good.
I would bet you it is.
It did.
Just because you take a pig that's a lot of fat, a pig is fat.
Yeah,
You smoke it like pork butt, whatever. It's that fat renders down,
yeah.
and then
That's
like a
the
hippo.
flavor.
I feel like a rhino is gonna be like fucking eating like a prize fucking bull. It's not gonna be that
I
great.
feel like a rhino would have to be cooked in a crock pot.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Made
For sure.
barbecue, shredded barbecue beef out of a rhino.
Pressure
Shredded
cooker
bar-
like a carp.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Just
but
the
like a
back straps.
hippo, you can toss that bitch on the fucking smoker.
I
for
gotta
about
be totally
16
honest.
hours.
I currently know some guys that went to Africa and hunted and killed all this stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Out of everything they killed, you know what they said the best was?
The dog they shot at the resort.
Damn. Well, that was for Chinese
They
night.
did say Chinese night the German Shepherd was pretty good. No, ostrich.
Oh yeah.
They said they made
a
a
big chicken.
Oh no, it's red meat. It's like an emu. It's like steak, but they made an ostrich stew.
Yeah.
And like,
I feel like
vegetable
you could put
beef
any
stew.
meat in a stew though, and you get it
Yeah,
real
but he
tender.
said that was the most tender, the most meaty, like irony, beefy tasting meat that they had the whole time they were in Africa was a freaking ostrich.
Mm.
And I figured, you got axis deer. That's the best venison you can put your face on. They're amazing. They're originally from Africa. But I figured with all these different like kudu and gemsbuck and sable and all these different kinds of
Sure, whatever the fuck you just said.
bipod.
We got a Honda and a Toyota. We're gonna go after later.
But all these different animals, they're all like an elk or deer. I figured at least one of them would be good, and they're all right, but they're all sagey because they eat all that shit. over
fucking
there.
Africa. The people are starving to death.
But
you think the animals are any fucking better?
But a giant bird, I did not think that
Yeah.
would be the best. And they also said zebra was good, which tells me
Horse meat doesn't taste pretty
I'm
fucking good.
telling you, I think.
So
I
how come
think
that's
horse
not
meat-
fucking frowned upon?
Because it still says in the Constitution here in in America that you can't eat your transportation.
Okay, but you
That's
can
why
ride
they-
a fucking zebra.
I understand
I
that.
ain't riding no fucking horse.
They're able to eat. They're able to eat equine in Africa, and we're not.
So if you go to a different country, and
A
eat
zebra's more of a
horses,
fucking
France?
donkey.
France, horse is a delicacy. Like you can go to some steakhouses and order horse.
I wonder if it's
United
good.
States is the only one that doesn't allow you to.
I feel like it wouldn't
legally
be
eat
good
horse.
though because it's fucking like
What horse?
a muscular
Stringy,
fucking
Oh,
yeah.
horse.
easy.
Yeah.
Horse is good.
You fucking perv.
It's good. It really is good. We may or may not have had a friend that had one, broke a leg, and had to be put down, and we may or may not have took a hind quarter and cooked it on a smoker, and I may or may not have really enjoyed it.
Horse tacos.
I feel like you can cook anything on a smoker and it pretty much is gonna taste good
Yeah,
if you do it right. I mean, like
no.
I haven't really found much. It's like God, that's a terrible idea.
I've found a lot of people just don't know how to run a smoker.
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
hard.
They over smoke
It's
it.
really
or
not hard
put-
to do.
It is hard to do.
I haven't really.
I
The only
mean-
thing I hate fucking smoking is a brisket though. They fucking suck.
But see, you're.
I mean, they
you're
taste
talking,
good.
You're talking from a whole nother perspective because you're using a damn pellet smoker. I'm
Okay.
talking cutting the freaking trees down using actual wood. There's a big difference in doing that right and doing it wrong.
There's just a lot of work involved in that shit. Fuck all
No,
that.
there's a lot of slowing down and not doing shit so fast because you have to let that wood cook off so you don't have that white and gray smoke because that's what gives it that rancid taste.
No.
When that smoke's coming out of that freaking stack and it's almost clear, then she's ready to cook. But most people don't have the
I
patience
just
for that.
Click a button.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You and you don't have to worry about burning the
Well,
bark.
I'm just
off
saying, like
'cause
honestly,
the
though, like
pellets-
my dad's cooked shit on his actual smoker, and we've cooked shit on our pit bosses at the same time. You can't taste a fucking difference.
you know what's funny?
You really can't. If it's cooked right, like if you cook it right, you can't taste a fucking
I watched
difference.
a video this weekend that
I
totally
can't
cracked me up, and I never really put it into perspective until they said it, but they're true. You know what the new smokers are? You know what a pellet smoker is? That's a grown ass man's version of an easy bake oven.
I'm sorry.
You
I've
give
never
'em-
smoked a pizza on
Am I
them.
wrong?
They're fucking good.
I mean, it's they're
When
yeah.
when kids were little, you buy them the easy bake oven and they can make their
Yeah,
own little
with the
biscuits
light
and all that
bulb.
stuff. Well,
Yeah.
then you grow up and you're a 30-year-old man and they're like, "Look, babe, we got you a pellet smoker," and you're like, "Ha ha ha!"
It's
and
just
you-
a lot easier to get drunk and run the pellet
It is.
smoker.
You
I
be-
could honestly
become
tell
a
you
chef.
though, one of the best steaks I've ever cooked in my life has came off of a pellet smoker.
Really?
Dude, I'm telling you. So 450 degrees for literally 4 minutes per fucking side. It was gonna be the juiciest fucking steak you'll ever eat. I'll cook you one.
Okay.
Ashley said she won't eat them any other way anymore.
Really?
Dude, so
on
like,
on that pit boss?
yeah.
You let them sit with the butter on top to soak down through
No.
when you're done.
All I do is I just fucking season. I just take a little bit of oil, rub it around them. I season the dog piss out of them, and then I fucking just turn my smoker on to 450 degrees. Set that bitch on. Just set them on there. Shut the lid. Set a timer for 4 minutes. When it goes off, I flip it the fuck over. Set a timer for 4 minutes. Pull it off. It sits there for 5 to 10 minutes and just rests while I'm doing whatever fucking else.
Yeah.
I shit you not. You open it and it goes. Just flushes it
Make
out.
yourself
Really?
some
It's
herb,
fucking
some
good.
herb butter.
I
and
have
then
seen where you can take like a
right
small
on
little.
there.
Yeah, I have seen
While
it,
it's
like-
resting, put that herb butter on it.
Oh yeah. But like no, like it's amazing. I love it.
These headsets hurt my ear. I could never be a gamer.
Why?
You get used to it.
No, like you really do.
Like it literally is giving. It's giving my ears cramps.
Well, it's because
What-
you had to have the fancy little earmuffs to make it softer.
Well, yeah. If I hadn't have done that and had them hard some bitches on there, I'd have been
These
crying.
ain't bad. These
earlier.
are nice. These actually fit around your
It's
ears.
because it's not on your ear.
I
It's
took it
supposed to
off
go
because it
around.
was hurting my ear.
They're supposed to go around your
It was
ears.
like it was just like this. It was just like this. I put
Do you have
back-
it pulled
like
down
that.
enough to where it's not
Uh-huh.
pulling your ears up?
Fuck no! It just hurts.
Well, it's
Oh.
because you got them big old things in the bottom of your ears. If you tuck them up into the cup of it, you'll
I
be
can't.
fine.
I am gonna order me one of those smoke tubes for my fucking pit boss,
Be better.
so that way I can smoke cheese
Oh,
and shit.
that fucking hurts. No, we're out. See, there went my damn plug out of my ear.
I am gonna order me though one of those smoke tubes, so I can
Mm-hmm.
smoke like cheese and shit.
I saw one of those at a dispensary in Colorado.
A smoke tube.
Not
That's
the
a
same tube.
bong.
But no, I'm gonna order one so like I can
He
try it
called it
because I
the
kind of want to learn how.
He called it the piece and pipe.
I kind of want to learn how to smoke cheese. I've never done that before.
Well, I'm figuring the
It's
fire's
more of
gonna
a-
have to be really hot.
No, it's more of a cold smoke.
No, like so, like you just buy
Is it?
this, cylinder and you put the pellets in there, and it has a tube and shit, and then you just light the pellets and it slowly burns like they're supposed to do, and it infuses like it. You just put it in your tank, and it fills that whole motherfucker with a shit ton of smoke, and it soaks into the cheese.
Do you
Too-
just grab the
too much
cheese
of
on one
hot
end and go?
cheese will melt.
No, not that kind of smoke, genius.
Too much heat, your cheese melts.
Yeah,
So it's more
It's-
of a cold smoke.
it's a cold smoke, but it infuses into the
Mhm.
cheese.
Does it still make you feel good?
Very, very
We're not putting marijuana in my smoker.
I
It's
like
We're
it.
not
pellets.
doing drugs yet.
Yet.
I can't do drugs. I'm going to court Thursday.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you could.
Nope.
But I wouldn't recommend it.
You
yeah, I
can't.
wouldn't recommend it.
I'm not even really drinking anymore until then. Not like alcohol's gonna show up.
I
but
had 2 beers Friday.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I haven't had one at all this weekend.
What's in the pop? Oh, you
Dr.
got
Pepper Zero.
Sody Pop.
a Lonnie.
I went and got on the motorcycle and went and did hoodlum things with my friends.
Yeah,
Wasn't bad.
it's a fifth wheel.
We stopped down there for one. Then we went to the VFW.
Really?
And I had supper.
You had supper at the VFW?
Yes, I did.
I'm
What
just
was
saying,
it?
I'm more a
Just
fan
pork
now of the
tenderloin
bars you
sandwich
can
and
eat at.
or onion rings.
Really?
I'm way more of a fan of bars now you can eat at.
Yeah.
Not like going to like the ones that like, you know.
I'm really just a fan of staying home and eat it myself at home.
You know what I figured out though?
Hmm.
I still really enjoy beer and motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah.
There's a reason that poker runs always stop at bars. It just makes them taste better.
It really does.
You do about 80 down the road at 80 degrees, and then stop and have a couple cold brews, and then throw some in your saddlebags and drink a few going down the road. It just makes life better.
I don't do that.
Why am I
I
hearing
didn't need to do that.
phaser guns in my headphones?
I thought you shut off your Bluetooth.
I guess it came back on because my watch connected too. No. Jesus.
If you screw up and play that, we're getting demonetized, even though we've never been monetized, and we're banned
We're getting
and
canceled.
shadow
You'd probably
banned
get
and
banned.
canceled and all
You'd
that
probably
good
get
stuff.
banned, but not demonetized.
I don't understand why. We weren't actually saying anything. I just watched the video and it was hilarious.
Hilarious.
What are you doing? Who's messaging you?
Why don't
We
you hang
talk,
up and
Joe?
hang out?
Come
No,
on.
I was letting you two.
What
fucking talk
happened
about you.
to? Okay, how did the old lady fall down the steps?
I have no idea. So I was fucking at work.
How old is she again?
34.
So she should know how to walk by now.
She was going up the stairs, she was going up the stairs that morning to get something a casing that was in
Inside
her
the
room.
house or up
Yeah,
the-
it was inside the
okay.
house. And I guess there was on the staircase, one of the kids had left the dustpan on the staircase. It's plastic, and my
Cool.
stairs are hardwood.
So she went
Oh,
skiing.
So she fucking
Skating.
stepped on that and slipped and fell down. Like, instead of falling down, she kind of fell like the other way and landed on the fucking stairs, and it fucking smacked her fucking back. And when she did, she put her hand down. Obviously, like we're all
catch
told to
yourself.
not fucking do it, but you do it
Don't
anyways.
reach back.
Yeah, and she did it, and I guess hit her back on one of the stairs, and I guess she fractured the two, the prongs that come off your like each piece has the two
Mhm.
prongs. She fractured in two places on two separate pieces.
Really?
She fractured those.
So she had to go. She went and got X-rays and all that.
Mhm.
Happy?
She went to get X-rays
Whew.
on that, and then she went to get X-rays on her hand or on her wrist because she thought she broke her wrist because that's a common thing
Just
to do.
sprained?
Yeah, she sprained it real fucking bad.
So
and
she got the
then-
cool little Velcro brace
No,
on it.
she
and
didn't even wear that.
Did you figure out which child left the dustpan on the steps?
Soph,
Are they up for adoption yet?
Hayden's always up for fucking adoption.
Hayden, he doesn't mean it.
She's that teenage 14-year-old girl that
Okay, maybe he does.
It sucks. I'm in the fucking phase now where all she wants to do is go hang out with her boyfriend, and I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want you to do it.
You don't want to hang out
Like
with
I
her
don't.
boyfriend?
Like well, she keeps asking if he can come to the house. I'm like, I don't fucking really want to deal with that. Because like on the weekends, I want my time with my family.
honestly,
But like, I would rather them come to my house.
yeah.
But like,
Then you can keep the little son of a bitch in check.
well, it's just like
Make eye contact every fucking 10
I don't.
minutes.
Make it awkward.
Yeah, stare at him like the dog
Because like
does
I
with
talked to
you.
Jordan Woods about it, which is
Yeah,
the one.
yeah.
His daughter Olivia is real good friends with Hayden.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how was it for like when we were at the bar that one night? I was asking him, I was like, what? I was like, walk me through what you do. And he was like, I just try to be cool about it. He's like, I don't want to be that guy that's like staring at him the whole fucking time.
I would.
But he's like, I don't want to be that guy that just lets whatever fucking happen. But he's like, I found out with them. He's like, I found out that if you just kind of keep an eye on it and just let them kind of like
Navigate through
chill and
life.
watch movies in the front room with you, whatever, eat dinner with you, like you just be cool about it. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And then, I almost fucking said it out loud. But
That's what you almost said out loud.
no, I didn't say that almost out. I almost didn't say that out loud.
Oh, text it to us. No.
So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I would be with a little adolescent boy in the house with my daughter.
Yeah, like I
I'd-
take Hayden
I'd
to the
probably have to
movies and
punch
shit
him.
about it. But like I don't really like.
I'd be like, come over here and sit and hold my hand. Just look at him. Be like, you want to hold hands with her? You gonna hold hands with me. You want to hug her? You gonna hug me. You want to kiss her? You gonna kiss me? And you can see where this is going, dude.
See, yeah, but you can't. I mean, whatever.
I mean, yes, you can. My house.
Oh, look, that's for Sunday Fun Day.
Oh, okay.
That's for Sunday Fun Day.
What do you? Oh, okay. And you see, you did want to hum
Wait,
that song.
what did my dad just put on there?
That's crawfish.
Ooh.
Where are they at?
And
I don't
corn.
know, but I want to go. Take this show on the road.
Is that for Sunday Fun Day? I'm pissed.
Make me part
That
of
was
it.
17 minutes ago. I'm going to Life 360.
Yeah, no shit.
That's at his
That-
house.
That's his trough, but that's not at his house. No, he's not home. He is at home. What the fuck, Earl?
You're having crawfish.
No, we're not. We're having burgers and hot dogs.
Well, he's having crawfish without you.
I know.
Dick.
See, he doesn't love you. We understand. I wouldn't share with him either. He's like, let's have the good food before Cody
Candy's
shows
at
up.
home. Who else is there? No one else is there. No one from our family is there.
So they're having the good food before you guys get there, and they're going to give you hamburgers and hot dogs.
Here you go. Hamburger and a hot dog.
No,
and
I
a
may or may not have
warm
done that.
fucking RC Cola.
Yeah, I may or may not
What's
have
wrong
done
with
that
RC Cola?
before.
Well, nothing.
Mm.
I like
But if
RC
it's
Cola.
warm, it pisses you off. At least you could have cooled it down a little.
I think the only RC I can drink that's warm is the cherry flavor.
Mhm.
I can drink that shit, however.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on.
Went
that.
out this morning. That's what I was looking forward to. Keeping some RC in the fridge. I'm gonna have me an RC. Wake up. Oh, there's the box. Open the box. Hey, look, it's fucking empty.
Mm.
My son.
Mm.
Well,
Right.
can't it be real nice? You throw the fucking box away. Oh, I guess I forgot.
Right.
His little.
I know, I
preteen
bought-
ass, I
so-
wanna choke
Okay,
him.
so I've been drinking those Propel waters. I don't know if you guys ever seen those. The
They
Propel
give me
waters.
gas.
I like them. They're
I
good.
do too, but they give me gas.
And so Jake was like, "Oh, you need to go to Walmart and get the because I like the kiwi strawberry flavor." Well, Walmart has those little packets you put in your water.
Yep.
So I was like, "All right, well."
It's not the same.
So I no, it tastes the exact same.
Really?
The kiwi strawberry, great value little Walmart packets that are like $1.80 for like 12 of them. Tastes just like the Propel kiwi
I
strawberry
just
one.
get the squirt.
And
I like the coconut lime, the clear.
and so like
Yes.
I fucking bought some of
And I
those,
mix it with the strawberry.
and
kiwi.
I bought
so good.
I bought some of those,
It
and then I
tastes like
bought
Dollar
sunscreen.
Tree.
Tastes like sunscreen smells.
I bought a case of water, like a big case of water.
Uh-huh.
Dude, them fuckers drank that case of water in a day and a half.
Your kids?
Yes.
Jesus.
And I was like, you guys know that's my water, right? They're like, oh, we didn't know that. Went in there to get a water last night, gone. And they're like, just drink it from the sink. I'm like, that's okay. Now I got to measure out fucking 16 ounces of fucking water to work with my fucking water packet.
No,
Like,
what
that's
you need
not
to
what I
do-
wanted to fucking do.
What you need to do is get you a water packet cup that you dedicate to that, which is I have my own cup downstairs that I use with my squirt flavoring, and I know how much it takes, and I know all that stuff.
Yeah,
And
because
then
when
get
I'm
you
at
one of them
work, I
big
want to deal with
tanks
that.
like I have in my fridge. The drip or Brita filter deals. I always have filtered water. I always have my flavoring. Just fill your cup up, go to town, and it saves you on all
It's
the
the same thing along with
microplastics.
my
And you
fucking-
don't, dude. I watched a deal. Speaking of which,
Microplastic.
it is a thing.
Oh, I
and
know.
they said because we're so dependent on bottled water, like I won't buy bottled water ever again. We are so dependent on bottled water. They said the average human, and they showed actual statistics on this, and I'm not misquoting this. I am correct. You can fucking fact check it. The average human has the equivalent of microplastics in their brain to make a plastic fork. Tell me that's not bad.
That
If
would
you've got
explain my headaches.
Yeah, but if you've got a plastic fork equivalent of microplastics in your brain,
Oh, I thought that was just your wife.
it ain't no wonder people are fucking stupid. I'm telling you.
My wife is a nice lady. She does not beat me at all.
No, she just put a plastic fork in your brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't believe that. Like
I mean,
we got to get away from
that's
all
like
this
I seen.
plastic shit.
Well, dude, that's like I seen. So I watched the deal on TikTok. I don't know if I sent it to you guys or not, but he knows I can function on 4 hours of sleep.
yeah.
I can do it easily. I do it all the fucking time, every day. I go to bed at night, 11:30, wake up at 4.
Product of ADHD over there.
Well, no, it's a so I there
It's the
that
fact
they
that his brain don't shut off.
that
even
they
when he's
have
sleeping.
done studies about that. The average human being needs 6 to 8 hours normally, 8 to 9.
12.
I mean, you know, but like
preferably 12.
that is the normal genetic code for human beings. You need at least 8 hours to sleep to function your body to work properly for you to stay healthy.
Yeah, until you get to 45. then you
Apparently-
can't sleep more than 5 anyway.
Apparently, they've done studies on people who, like me, can function on 3, 4, or 5 at the most. So they did the testing on it. The genetic code has changed. ADHD is not. It is a fucking thing, but so many people have it now. It's not like
Yeah,
it's a bad
not
thing. But there's a different genetic code in people who can function on 3 to 5 hours of sleep. You don't have the same genetic code as you do
Huh.
with normal people. And I'm like,
So you're
Great.
an oddity.
I'm different. I'm
We already-
technically
we-
different.
Oh, we knew that.
Well, yeah, but like people who can function on less sleep are a different type of human being, technically, not
Yeah,
a science.
You don't hide it well either.
I don't care.
I would love to have at least 10 to 12 hours of sleep every night, but by the time I wake, because I cannot sleep unless my fucking wife comes to bed.
Really?
Oh, I will lay there and I'll be.
This is gonna sound
barely
wrong
get
to
into
me.
sleep.
But like when I'm
Yeah.
on the road, I sleep better. I
It's-
don't mean that in a bad way, but like, so like Ashley does the thing where she gets mad if I go to bed without her, whatever. But like she doesn't have to be to work till 9. She doesn't have to wake up till 8. Me, I get up at 4, sometimes 3:30. Just depends on where I'm going.
I hear you.
And so like me, not you, but like me, if I'm in bed by if I'm laying down by 10 o'clock, I can fall asleep by 11:30, and I'm solid. Like I'm solid. That 4 hours, 4.5 hours, I can fucking function perfectly fine. But like when I'm on the road, I go to bed at I'll try to go to bed by 9 or 10. I'll lay in on my TikTok or I'll watch the Burnt Peanut or whoever fucking else, and I'll fall asleep by 11:30. And I'm fucking content. If I sleep for like 6 to 8 hours, I hate my life. I hate it. I wake up in pain. I wake up drowsy the entire fucking rest of the day. And I also tried that one time. Like, I seen that thing. I don't know if you showed it to me or not when I was taking those naps when I worked with
Yeah.
you. And they say to sleep for like 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, the dad power nap.
And I would literally go in there and I would sleep for 30, 40 minutes and I would be fine.
And he'd stay up
But
all night.
the
then.
fucking problem is they would fuck up my 4 hours and I would stay up and get 2.5, 3 hours.
There was literally mornings he'd come into work and he's like, I didn't even go to bed.
Yeah, no, I
He
didn't.
goes, because I went home and fell asleep and took a 45-minute dad nap.
Yeah.
He goes, and then I
It
couldn't
fucks
sleep.
me. It fucks up my whole routine.
See, and when you get to, I'm not gonna say old because I'm not old.
But no, they had that study I was talking about. When people got to your age with the same condition I have,
Yeah.
they were still getting the 4 hours and properly functioning.
And
fine.
see, that's the way with me. I get up, like you said, 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Mhm.
I
You're making
try
me tired talking about.
I try to go to bed by 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Well, if I go to bed at 9 o'clock, at 9:01 I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even.
Oh, I
making
can
that
lay
up.
in bed for
I can literally
5
hit
minutes.
the pillow, and everybody I've known my whole life has told me, they're like, you can fall asleep faster than anybody I ever met my whole life. I can go to sleep mid sentence when I'm fucking tired and I'm done. When my head hits that pillow, you give me 3 minutes max. That's a long time, and I'm gone.
Yeah.
But I can't stay in bed very long. If I go to bed at 9 o'clock, I'm up at 4. I'm fine. I'm ready to do my day, what have you. On the weekends, like last night, stayed up and watched a movie. Didn't go to bed till like 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Same thing. I went in, my head hit the pillow. I was out. But at 7:15, I was wide awake.
Yeah.
Could not sleep, could not lay in that bed anymore. Got up, peed, let the dog out, done all my
Well, that's
morning
like
routine,
me.
and then tried to lay back down when you guys were Snapchatting and you're like, what time we want to do this, yada, yada, and talking smack. I'm laying in bed, wanting to just go back to sleep, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Talking smack. Who
Well,
talks smack?
see, that's like
you
me.
guys were.
I would never talk smack. I'm
Yes.
just stating what I knew was happening.
And I read it out loud and got lots of laughs out of that deal.
Well, that's like me. So I go to bed on the weekends,
By the way, those are the best earmuffs I ever bought.
like 12:30, 12,
And they
anywhere
didn't-
between 12
And
and
they didn't
1
cost me anything.
is my weekends going to bed between 12 and 1.
Yeah.
And then, like, for instance, this morning, I didn't go to bed last night till like at least 12:30, and woke up this morning at 5. And I was like, oh, whatever. And we've got Dakota Moran out of our bed now. She's
You
now
have?
venturing. She sleeps where she wants. We don't force her to sleep in her bed. She'll sleep on the couch, or she'll sleep with Hayden, or she'll sleep with whoever. But she's now sleeping.
She's moving around.
Yeah,
so
she's moving
not
around.
in your bed all the time.
And she slept with us last night. And when I woke up this morning, she was in my back. I mean, which you kind of miss that at times, but then you're like, eh.
Yeah, mine's
then, like,
23, and
I
I still
rolled
miss
over,
the backpack that I used
like,
to sleep with me when he
I
was
rolled
a kid.
over because at some point, I guess I woke up last night and hit my vape pen, and I fucking just set it down on my hip or something, and I was trying to find it. And when I rolled over, I put my arm, I was trying to find it, and she like snuggled into me, and I was like, all right, fine. So then I, held her. I fell back asleep till about 6:45, and fucking hated it. My whole day's off.
Nah.
I didn't hate the fact that I cuddle with my kid, but it's the fact that like I was like, fuck, man. I woke up.
it's the weekend.
Yeah,
You're supposed to.
Okay.
You're supposed to get a little extra.
I can't though.
I
I
know.
fucking
I can't
literally
either.
can't. I can't turn it off to just wake
I
up.
can't either.
Why did my stepdad Snapchat
I've
me?
been trying to get a little extra.
What
I
the
got
fuck
a
did he
fucking
buy?
Kid that won't leave me the fuck alone though.
Oh, you're the extra of that.
Been trying.
Oh, he's
He's
trying to wash a car.
trying to get a high five, and
He
he's
bought
trying to low for you.
He
This
bought a
motherfucker.
Mustang that he's been restoring.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
So
What are we
No,
at time wise?
I had to explain
it's
to
about
him
the- it's-
yesterday when
it's
mom
about
and
that
dad's
time.
doors closed, you better fucking knock.
You know, it wasn't until I was probably 30 years old that it made sense to me. We'd go to church on Sunday.
I have a confused chicken. When I call the pigs, she comes running.
He's a confused.
she
What
lives most
are
of
we
her life.
listening
My
to?
wife.
Oh, I said a confused
Miss
chicken.
B,
I was like,
know you're so pretty,
oh,
Queen
Gina's making a special
Phoebe.
appearance. But they always come home from church and they was like, we're going to take a nap.
but she
Yep.
also knows.
Hmm.
But Jimmy Dean
Now I'm
goes up.
30 years old and I realized that was not a nap.
No.
Now that I'm 45, I'm like, I kind of want to take one of mom and dad's naps.
After interruption, I just walked out. Yeah, I said, you know what? When that door's closed, you better start knocking. That's pretty rude. Well, I just need to ask a question. You realize what's going on in there? No, I'm trying to bang your mom.
No.
Damn.
Oh yeah, bro, what the heck, man? Yeah, Don't come in my room anymore.
I just let it happen.
Oh,
I mean, I'd leave the door unlocked. I'd make sure the covers were off, and I'd be balls deep going, "Come on in."
The water's fine.
It'll only take one time, and that boy will be so traumatized he'll never walk back in that door. When he sees the face on mom and the smile on dad, yeah, that ain't happening again.
All right, Will.
I think I got my point across to him. Hopefully, he's old enough now. He realizes things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We tell him all the time he's left nut.
Uh-huh.
Why am I left nut? Because you ain't right, boy.
Uh-huh. Can't get right. Well, everybody, since it's Sunday, go home and take a dad nap.
Dad nap.
Fuck
I
that.
will take a dad nap
I know.
and be
Fuck all
perfectly okay with it.
I might. Once you guys leave, just strip down to my underwear and sit on the couch and watch
I'm ready for
YouTube.
this.
What?
I'm ready for this.
This dude has been itching to play something. He just figured out he could Bluetooth it, and it's
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll play this out. I'll play this out.
Nah.
Anyways, all right, we love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Gotta go. Bye.
Hey, see ya.